All right, phone trading. So you are on Tradingview, right? Now, let's say you wanted to go short. First things first, if you click on these three dots right here, you'll be able to connect your brokerage. So let's say you're on paper trading and you click in there. If you want to get out of paper trading, you just have to click here, log out of paper trading, and then connect your broker. So if you're on Tradeovate or whatever it is, that's where you're going to do that. So for the purpose of the training, I'll just go back to paper trading and hit connect. Once you're in here, and let's say you got a confirmation of entry, right? And for instance, let's say I wanted to go short right here. So what you do, put your finger on your screen and move where your entry is. So let's say if I want to get in right here, because that's where maybe I got the confirmation of entry, you will see this plus sign right here. Just going to hit that plus sign. If you're going to be going short, you go to the sell side. Right? If you're going long, you're going to the buy side. So let's say right now I want to go long. Let's do what? Long? Yeah, let's say we want to go long. Hey guys, make sure this limit, if you ever put limit, just know it's going to just fill you at the limit price. And if the trade is above your entry or below, you might just get filled out immediately. So the best way to do it is always to go with the stop sign, because with that one, at least you know you're going to get entered exactly where you want to. So if you want to change from limit to stop, click on this limit, right? Put your finger right there. You click on it, it's going to show you order type right here. So you're going to switch from limit to stop. That's what you want to do right there. Now, that stop is going to be where your entry will be. You'll notice you have the stop loss and the take profit. So if we are going long, stop loss is going to be below, right? So you're going to click on that stop loss, move it to where you want it to be, and your take profit, drag it to where you want it to be. Then once you do that, go ahead and hit buy. Once you hit buy, you move your chart here a little bit, you will see where that stop loss is set. If you want to change where the stop loss is, you can just click in here. Once you click, you'll see these three pop-ups right here. It makes it easier for you to toggle back and forth this way. Yeah. So now with that field on that trade, how do you manage it? First things first, once you start making money, you can just click on that, right? The stop loss, and you can start moving your stop that way. Yeah. For instance, let's say the trade is moving so fast, right? And you want to take your profits. Or sometimes you can get a pop. You can use this up here, move it. I don't know why this. All right. So up here, you just click on that and move the bracket. And I'm using these things on the left. So moving the bracket like that. Like that. Now, if the trade goes by so fast, and then hit modify, of course. Guys, notice when I move anything, right? Down here, it's asking me to modify. You just have to hit modify. Now, let's say the trade is moving so fast and you don't have time to move this bracket to take profits down here. You just have to remember, if you are long, right? You bought long. That means for you to get out of that position, right? You got to hit sell. If you shorted a trade, for you to get out of that position, you have to hit buy. So very important to remember, because if you do not, let's say for instance, you went long and you hit buy, it's going to buy another contract. So remember that. That's why it's just better to use these brackets for this purpose. All right, so if I wanted to get out of that trade with market, I'll just go to the top up here, this buy or sell, and just hit sell right there. And even at this place, I can decide where I want to sell. If I just want to sell market, I will go right here. Click on market, limit stop. So click on market and hit sell. It's going to kick me out of that trade. All right. So same thing if we wanted to get shorts, and let's say I want to buy shorts right here. Same thing, click on the plus sign. I'll click on sell and I make sure I am on stop, move my stop loss up, move my take profit down, hit sell. That trade is now there waiting for that to pan out. Again, once you're in the trade, just do the same thing. All right, now what if we do a limit order? And let's say right here, if I want to buy limit, okay? So the limit order, if you double click, it will show you where your limit is, right? And you see, because we put the limit below where the price is currently, I didn't get filled. But what if I had put my limit, right? Let's say I put limit order right here. And I want to change this to limit. So I have to double click and put limit right here. So let's say I put it above where the price hasn't even reached yet and hit buy. You see what happens? You get filled immediately. So this is very risky. The only time you're going to use a limit is, let's say you're anticipating the price to come back and retest your level to go higher, right? At that point, you can put your limit at the bottom, right? So let's say close this position. Let's say I'm anticipating the price to come back here to retest the level. I can use a limit right there. Always have a stop loss and then hit buy. You see that? In that case, you don't get filled. Now, if you want the trade to take you in when you are, let's say, at this level right here, you hit plus, buy, and at that time you use stop, right? And you quickly move those brackets here, yeah? And you hit buy. So at this point, you haven't gotten in the trade yet because it's waiting for this level, 95,545, 94,544, 77. All right, so that's how you do that. Of course, if you want to draw your levels at any time, you have your drawing tool down here. You can just click that. Anything that you use a lot, if you favorite it on your desktop, it's going to be right here. So if I want to do the horizontal line, I can just do that right there, whatever I need, right? If I click on the plus sign right here, I can always come and add my indicator. But if there's an indicator that I need, if I favorite it, it's going to be right there. There's so many other things you can do in here. If you click on this right here, right, you can set your alerts. You can select a layout. For instance, let's say you want to see 3 charts. You can just click on the full screen mode right there. And we got filled on that trade. And notice I did not set the take profit. So right here, I can just hit sell, market, and capture that profit right there. All right. Select layout. If you need to see 2 charts, you can do this, right? So if you're at work and you want to see, 2 charts to compare your entries, again, click on that. Three little dots, and then you scroll down, you'll see select layout. Because you're on the phone, this one right here is much better. See that? You can see it much better compared to the other vertical line. Now, if you notice this chart down here, you can't see anything. And click on this gearbox right here. You can reset price scale right there. So now you're able to see that. So down here, maybe you can have your 15-minute chart to see what's the action. And up here, you can have your 5-minute. And then when you have your setup as formed and you want to take your trade, let's say we want to go short, same thing, you just come here, sell, and you quickly move your stop loss and you take profit. Whatever you do, if the trade is moving so fast, at least have the stop loss, then you can always come here and move them, right? You can always move afterwards. So it's very important to at least start with the stop and hit modify. Okay. All right, that's about it. If you guys have any other suggestions or ideas, feel free to let us know.